making her the first athlete since Michael Jordan to get their own signature basketball from Wilson. She also becomes the first WNBA player to get her own signature basketball from
Breaking, Caitlin Clark just pulled off something no one, not LeBron, not Curry, not Kobe, has done in decades. She's now the first athlete since Michael Jordan to sign a signature basketball deal with Wilson. The WNBA just exploded, and some players are absolutely stunned. And not in a good way.
Caitlin Clark just did something that no athlete has done since
Michael Jordan turned a basketball into a global brand. Now, Caitlin Clark is doing it for women's basketball. Wilson Sports just announced that Clark is receiving her own signature basketball collection, the first since Jordan in the 90s.
Where he's like Wayne Gretzky, Michael Jordan, probably eventually Caitlin Clark, where it's like individual people make an entire country tune into their sport.
1,000%.
Like hockey was never bigger than when Wayne Gretzky was playing it, and it was ridiculous how much it grew the sport.
Tiger Woods.
The numbers don't lie. The WNBA's social media saw a 380% increase in views, nearly all traced back to Clark. Indiana Fever broke records with over 340,000 fans in attendance. Her name is now worth more than most franchises.
Congratulations to her and her family. Yeah. The crazy thing is I'm just seeing her last year when they played LSU, but she's phenomenal.
But not everyone's clapping. Inside WNBA locker rooms, some players are stunned, and not in a good way. The jealousy is real. One player reportedly said, "She's just a rookie. Why is she getting all this?" Another tweeted a cryptic, "Earn it first." Clark's deal isn't just a sneaker-style endorsement. It's symbolic. A woman, in her first WNBA season, is now commanding global-level marketing power. That's threatening to the old system.
She is the Michael Jordan. Like, I know you're not a major basketball
Him, I know.
but she is the Michael Jordan of female basketball.
Inside the WNBA, praise quickly gave way to tension. Some veterans privately questioned why she gets primetime coverage and endorsement deals, while others who've been grinding for years get overlooked.
We knew Caitlin Clark was marketable, but she's been put over some pretty big names. In fact, some worldwide, huge, international names. Two of them being Messi and
Why is this being compared to Michael Jordan? Because like Jordan, Clark is bigger than the league she plays in. Jordan made the NBA a global empire. Clark is doing the same for the WNBA, and that scares some people.
Caitlin Clark on a worldwide marketability list for athletes to be ahead of both Messi and Ronaldo is quite impressive. I mean, she's ahead of Steph Curry. Steph Curry is behind her.
International media have taken notice. From Brazil to Britain, reporters are asking, "Where's Caitlin Clark?" Brands see it too. Fever merchandise is up over 1,000%, and she's even beating Messi and Ronaldo on marketing impact lists.
And what a lot of people weren't willing or were a bit reluctant to appreciate was the game on this young white sister of ours. She can ball.
Despite all this, Clark was ranked 9th among WNBA guards and left off the Olympic team. Meanwhile, she's the most fouled, most viewed, most discussed player in the sport.
She was a great ambassador for the game. And by the way, she came in there and looked out for everybody.
Caitlin Clark's deal with Wilson changes everything. She's not just selling gear, she's forcing the industry to reimagine what women in sports can achieve.
Try so long to get respect for women's basketball, and then they treat it like a junior high school girl's locker room. Junior high school girl antics on the court. Instead of playing the game, they gotta be drama. Because they're jealous. Instead of letting their skills speak for themselves, they gotta be drama because they're jealous.
Whether you love her or love to hate her, Caitlin Clark just made history again. The first athlete since Michael Jordan to sign this kind of deal. And she's just getting started.
The idea of some players being jealous, yes, that probably exists. Okay. To me, yeah, jealous, sure. I mean, would you be jealous of somebody that got $28 million a shoe deal or whatever the deal is before you step foot in the...
It finally happened. Caitlin Clark just did something no WNBA player, no female athlete, has ever done. A signature deal with Wilson, a move not seen since the days of Michael Jordan. The league is stunned. Players are shocked. And the sports world? Flipping upside down. This isn't just history, this is revolution. For decades, only one name has been synonymous with basketball excellence and market power: Michael Jordan. But now, Caitlin Clark, barely 22, still in her rookie year, just became the first athlete since MJ to get her own Wilson signature basketball. Not a jersey, a ball. That's legacy level. From ticket sales to jersey buys to streaming numbers, Caitlin Clark isn't just a basketball player. She's a one-woman economic surge. But with greatness comes resentment. Some say she skipped the line, that she's too new. Others whisper what they're too scared to say aloud. First, she inked $28 million with Nike. Now, she signs with Wilson. This isn't just success, it's strategy. The Caitlin Clark brand is becoming its own sports empire. So, how are WNBA players taking this? The answer depends on who you ask. Caitlin Clark is not the WNBA's future. She's its present. And the league is playing catch-up. Caitlin Clark has already made history. Now, the real question isn't about her. It's about everyone else. Can the league match her pace? Can players rise alongside her, not against her? Caitlin Clark's rise in the WNBA has been nothing short of revolutionary. Just 2 months into her rookie season, she's already shattered expectations, rewritten history, and sparked a cultural shift that has left both fans and league insiders stunned. But the biggest shock came just moments ago. Clark signed a groundbreaking deal with Wilson Sporting Goods, becoming the first athlete since Michael Jordan to receive a signature basketball. This isn't just about a product, it's about legacy. Jordan's partnership with Wilson helped redefine sports marketing in the 1990s. Clark's deal, in contrast, represents the future of women's sports. Unapologetically bold, massively influential, and impossible to ignore. The WNBA, however, isn't prepared. While Clark's presence has brought record-shattering viewership and game attendance, the league's internal dynamics have grown tense. Players who've spent years fighting for recognition now watch as a 22-year-old rookie is elevated to god-tier status by brands, media, and even global institutions. And the reaction? It's been explosive. Some stars, behind closed doors, are furious. Others are confused. And many are stunned by just how fast the game is changing. Clark's influence isn't just felt on the court. Her Time magazine cover, her $28 million Nike deal, and now her historic partnership with Wilson, all in her rookie season, have made her the most marketable athlete in the WNBA by a mile. That comparison to Michael Jordan? It's no exaggeration. Just like MJ, Caitlin Clark is turning a niche league into must-watch entertainment. When she plays, entire cities tune in. When she speaks, corporations listen. And when she signs, the internet breaks. To put it into perspective, she surpassed Steph Curry, Lionel Messi, and even Cristiano Ronaldo on global athlete marketability charts. The Fever, her team, broke attendance records this season with over 340,000 fans showing up, more than some NBA teams average. Local Indianapolis businesses estimate her presence has generated over $36 million in economic impact. This isn't just a basketball story, it's a cultural tidal wave. Yet, for every fan cheering, there's a league executive scrambling. Because the WNBA wasn't built to handle this kind of power, and now it's being forced to evolve in real time. But not everyone is celebrating. Beneath the surface, there's resentment. And it's growing. In a league that is 74% black, many veteran players are watching Caitlin Clark, a white rookie, receive levels of fame and brand recognition they never got, despite years of excellence. One insider bluntly put it, "You try for years to get any attention, and then a rookie shows up and becomes the face of the league overnight." That tension is now boiling over into the public. Some players have subtly excluded Clark during team events, skipped her name during interviews, or offered thinly veiled criticism in press conferences. The All-Star photo controversy, where Clark was sidelined in group shots, didn't go unnoticed. For many fans, it confirmed their fears that the WNBA's brightest star is also its most isolated. And the media hasn't helped. While Clark breaks viewership records, headlines focus more on her lack of defense or turnover ratio than her game-changing impact. Even when her stats outshine legends like Diana Taurasi, some journalists appear determined to downplay her success. Still, Clark continues to deliver. Every game she plays becomes a headline. Every endorsement she lands becomes a statement. And with the Wilson deal, she just proved she isn't a one-season wonder. She's a brand, a movement, a business force. The Wilson basketball will be sold globally, with her initials, her logo, and her story etched into every ball. Kids around the world, girls and boys, will be shooting hoops with a Caitlin Clark ball, just like they did with MJ's decades ago. That's legacy. That's what this moment is about. Not just records, but impact. And for the WNBA, that changes everything. Because for the first time, the business world is saying loud and clear, women's basketball sells. And it sells big. Sponsors like Gatorade, State Farm, and Nike aren't just testing the waters, they're investing millions. One analyst even called Clark a one-woman goldmine, noting that 47% of the WNBA's 2024 sponsor value was tied directly to her and the Indiana Fever. That's not just momentum, it's leverage. And Clark has all of it.